we wouldn't be able to get no help there. So that would be a very big financial strain.
I mean, at the end of the day, we have to go out and hunt for food, for groceries.
Yeah.
You know, get a bow and arrow and go out in the woods or something.
Very true.
Honey. So that I can't complain about. I'm very happy that I get to stay home, and I have the privilege and honor to take care of my kids.
True.
And also, you know, work and make a living.
And our oldest is homeschooled, so
yes,
you got them 24/7.
24/7.
Both of them.
When you leave and when you come back. And sometimes, you know, even though she look like you, she just don't want you.
That's true.
Like, she's like, no, you left me,
and
you can sit over there now.
She does have that attitude.
Yeah.
And vice versa.
Yeah. She acts like it.
Yeah.
Can I get you? That's without saying goodbye. No.
And
get away from me.
Like, you know, since we are trying to go more in depth, how, like you said, you're coming to realize that you still have a little bit of postpartum left over. How have you been dealing with that?
I haven't.
Okay.
I haven't had time.
Okay.
I just keep going. I stay busy.
I know the OBGYN suggested you go to therapy.
Yes. I never made that call.
Okay. We gotta
honestly,
make that
I
call.
forgot.
We have to make that call.
Like,
because I want you to be better.
And I do too. But at the same time, I feel like I need to be in a place where I'm receptive of it. Right now, I'm just like thinking about work and creating a new routine for us. And I just know that I wouldn't be receptive of it right now. And, you know, I'm also trying to get back into the acting swing, and I'm being hard on myself for that. So, it's a lot going on.
I can respect that. And I would like to congratulate you on, you know, hopefully getting this audition, this commercial. I pray big things for you, baby.
I pray.
Not just for us, but for you and your well-being.
I want the same for you, babe.
I appreciate that.
I mean, one of my dreams, seriously, is to work on the same set with you.
Wow.
Like, you know, participating in the writing of it, like you got writing credits on it. You're helping with the directing. You know what I'm saying? And even if I'm not starring in it, I'm on the set, like I'm in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you say, Lord, please let it be a speaking role. You know, I ain't trying to be just an extra.
I understand that.
But,
do you want to tell the people about, you know, your journey as far as breastfeeding?
Sure. So, I went into this second blessing thinking that, okay, you know, my body's going to produce milk just like it did the first time. I'm not going to need any formula. We're good. And it didn't work out that way. My body just never produced enough milk to satisfy her. Which is also...
Do you think that's, or did the doctors say if that was an age thing? Because you were in your 20s, late 20s, when you had a little bit. Now you're in your late 30s.
They didn't say because they don't know.
Okay.
You know, they didn't try to make up something and lie to me about it.
True.
But I mean, it could be a number of things. I don't know. My body is not the same. It's not the same body, and I've had to come to realize that. But that's definitely contributing to the postpartum. Yeah. Because I feel like I am, I guess, not as good of a mother as I should be or could be to her.
That's not true at all.
Because, you know, I want to give her the best just like I did with her sister. Because breast milk is the best milk. Period.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel broken because I can't give that to her.
I mean, you're one of the best people on the planet, and you are a great, loving mother.
Oh, I'm totally getting emo, you guys.
Like, for real. Like, I, you know, my mother, my friends, my family, everybody told you, like, I'm very picky, and me and them feel like I could not have picked a better woman to be my helpmate and soulmate through this journey. I love you.
I love you. And it's been, like I said, it's different, guys. Like going through a pregnancy and raising a child as a single mother to doing it as a married one. I'm in love with this man and he's in love with me. And like doing it with someone who really wants to be here. And proving that he wants to be here and loving us the way that he does, even though he get on my nerves. I still love him. If you didn't get on my nerves, I think something was wrong. I'll be honest with you. I'll be worried about it. If you stop getting on my nerves. I don't know. It's like, it's different. Like for me, it was, I tell you, the thing that makes it more difficult doing it as a partnership, the whole parenting thing and the whole birthing and the pregnancy, is that my opinion and my decision is the only one. Like, I have to run it by you because this is not just my baby. Like, the first one, that was my baby. Yeah. Period. Yeah. It was nobody else's baby. Yeah. And even, you come into a life, that's your baby now. Yeah. I'm still like having a hard time with it. Yeah. Sharing that decision making, it's a control thing. Yeah. Because I am that, what do you call it, HBIC? Like,
I can dig it, baby.
That's who I am. I mean, that's one of the things I am. So I'm learning. Yes. It's every second is a learning period for me right now.
That's beautiful.
Every second.
That's beautiful. Especially hearing it, like, feeling the love and the appreciation coming from you just makes me love you just that much more. Like, seriously.
I do love you. Like, if he sees me about to spiral or whatever, he does step up. He get off that phone or the TV. He's like, wait. What can I do? Because we can't. No. The house cannot handle a tornado.
Basically, because you.
A tornado.
You go through it. You go through it.
So I don't feel like I've had a spiral.
You haven't had a real freak out since the wedding. Or
before the wedding.
Yeah, when we were.
That's been a long time. That's really good for me.
Yeah, it's been about 2 years.
Yeah.
What's the last time you had a freak out?
Yes, that is amazing.
Yeah.
And you can take a lot of credit for that.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. These kids can't, but you can.
I will take my credit then.
I love my children, don't get me wrong. I do. I will fight you. Don't test me when it comes to my children. I don't care who you are, what your title is. Don't come for my kids. But my kids get on my damn nerve. And that's real.
I don't know if we necessarily, maybe we touched on it, but again, people wanted us to get more in depth into the conversation this time, but we met on Plenty of Fish?
No, we met on OkCupid.
OkCupid. Yep. That's what we met on. But we met online though.
Yes, and it was free at that time, guys.
Yeah, it was
I don't know what's happening now.
Yeah, me either. So, do you want to tell the people who reached out to whom and why?
I reached out to him first.
Yes, she did.
Because he was scared.
I wasn't scared.
He was scared.
I was not scared.
Because, all this lusciousness.
Your photos were very beautiful.
He was intimidated.
I was not intimidated.
That's what the therapist wanted you to say.
That's what she wanted me to say, but I'm like, man, I'm very confident in myself. I wasn't intimidated by a fucking photo. I don't understand.
One that wanted to keep seeing her. I was done with her first time. I just went again because y'all was all right. Yeah. I put y'all in front of my
I mean, she seemed like she was good. It was her always being late for me.
I didn't get nothing from her.
Really?
Nothing.
Yeah, it was her always being late for me.
But anyway, back to it. Yeah, so what made me reach out to him? He was very handsome. The eyes, the smile. And then you go to the bio. This dude talking about he has to have a woman that bathes every day. I fell out.
I've had bad experiences.
I mean, I laughed so hard I had to send him a hello because, like I said before, laughing is like a free legal drug.
Very true.
It's amazing. I love to laugh. It makes me feel so good. And it's good for the abs too, ladies. It's a good ab workout. So if you can make me laugh, and I'm a pretty serious person sometimes, most of the time.
Yes.
So if you can make me laugh, you're doing a lot. You should be very proud of yourself. And I was like, I just sent him a nice little hello.
Hey.
Hey, love the profile, made me laugh. And, from there he replied because who would reply to me? Like, oh my God. No, for real.
And at that time, I personally, I was pretty much done with dating.
Yeah.
I went to God and I was just basically like, look, I'm tired of dating. I'm ready to settle down. What do I have to do to get to that next level? And it was like seriously, people talk about it all the time. And if you are not a spiritual person, you feel like that's some BS. But for me, it was like, I could hear him just as clear as day. And he was like, you have to be abstinent. And I'm not acting like I was slinging, from coast to coast or nothing, but I was far from a virgin.
Right.
So for me, it's like, hold on, man. What do you mean, I gotta stop with other women? And he's like, yeah, you gotta give up everything. And so for me, it was like, I don't know if I could do this. So I prayed about it a little bit more. And after I had went on a really horrible date.
Shooting baby?
I don't know. We didn't even get to that part. I went on a date with this one chick. And it was actually two. One chick I had met online because I was dating online. And we had set up a date. And so I hadn't physically met her yet. So we set up a date. She was like, well, come by, tomorrow, whatever. So I went by. I was on my way to her house. And she called me and she was like, well, how close are you? I was like, I'm about 15 minutes out. And she's like, could you do me a favor? Could you pick up some food for my children? And so I was like, hold on, I'm getting a call in. And I lied because I wouldn't get a call. And I think I called my cousin Tommy for a minute. And I just shot the shit with him for a minute. But at that time, I turned around. I literally was turning around. And I was like, all right, Dan, because I'll talk to you later. And I hung up and I called her and I was like, hey, my cousin called me and he needs me to go help him do something. So, that was a horrible experience. And then I went on a date with another chick. And I don't know, some kind of way, on Facebook or something, I found this website where, they gave out free comedy tickets. It wouldn't be to anybody big or well-known, Earthquake or Kevin Hart or somebody like that. But, if it was a comedian coming in town and they had extra tickets, they'd always offer people who was members free tickets. And I had got some free tickets and I asked this girl who I was trying to date, I was like, hey, would you like to go out to a comedy show? And she was like, yeah, who's it going to be? And so instead of having this very long, drawn out conversation where I knew she was going to ask me who it was, where it was, what time it was going to be, all these questions, you know me at this point, I'm very get to the point type of person. So I literally emailed her or texted her all the information. Mm-hmm. To which she responded back to me with a text, who's the comedian going to be? So at this point, I'm thinking, I got Metro. Maybe my text didn't go through. So I retexted it to her. To which she responded again, yeah, but who's the comedian going to be?